Live from downtown Detroit, Local 4 News at noon starts now.
Happy Monday afternoon, everybody. We're watching radar. Some rain and thunder west. Will it stick together? Hot and humid numbers in the 7-day going up day by day.
And the Detroit Police Department is investigating its own after a racially charged post on Facebook made by an officer. And a local hotel is evacuated in the search for a man wanted in connection with the murders of 2 women in Detroit. That story does top our news at noon. Thank you for joining us. I'm Evrod Cassimy. Everyone at the Embassy Suites in Romulus had to leave their rooms or their jobs this morning to make way for a manhunt. This is a photo of Pablo Medina, the man police believe shot and killed his wife and the woman who was with her on Saturday. Local 4's Nick Monticelli is joining us live now from outside of that hotel with the very latest on the search. What have you learned, Nick?
Evrod, good afternoon. The SWAT team from several different jurisdictions are going room to room here inside of the Embassy Suites in Romulus. We have watched dozens of hotel stayers come out with all their luggage, some children in pajamas, all because of what's going on here, a manhunt for the suspected murderer, Pablo Medina. We can show you his picture again. This all stems from a murder that happened on Saturday in southwest Detroit. Now we can show you some video of the scene itself. It started at about 7:30 this morning, 7:45 this morning. Now, Pablo is a maintenance worker here inside of the hotel, and allegedly, according to employees, he just strolled into work on a Monday morning. Somebody knew what was going on, called police and said, hey, Pablo is here. So that's what's going on right now. You've got different officers from many different departments in the Michigan State Police, the Wayne County Airport Authority, the Detroit Police Department, the Romulus Police Department, lots and lots of officers and at least 2 SWAT teams. And those SWAT teams, again, have been going room by room, either evacuating or checking these rooms. Now, to back you up just a little bit, we can show you some video from the scene on Saturday. Pablo is the suspect in a murder of his soon-to-be ex-wife and her friend. Now, his soon-to-be ex-wife, I should say, filed for divorce not long beforehand, and he allegedly was waiting for her at the home she was staying at. He hid in between a couple of houses. This was all caught on security video, and then ambushed her and her friend when they arrived home. That was about 3 o'clock on Saturday morning. He shot the driver, killed her, and then his ex-wife got out of the car and started running. He caught up to her, tackled her to the ground, and allegedly shot her and killed her on the spot. Now, we've been talking to a lot of people who are here evacuated from the hotel, and somebody who actually knows Pablo. She says he's a sweet guy and can't imagine any of this happened.
It's calm in there. Yeah, they just asked us to stay in our rooms, and then the SWAT team came and knocked on the door and told us to come out. So everything is calm. I mean, it's no confusion.
I freaked out. That's Pablo. Pablo won't hurt nobody. I still don't believe it. It's a shocker. He come here every day, Monday through Friday, get the same thing.
Now, back out here live, you can see what an active situation this has become. This is a cluster of hotels right next to the airport. There are a lot of them, the Clarion, the Embassy Suites, the Holiday Inn, and many others. This entire area has been shut down. The roads are closed. Most people have been either evacuated or told to stay in their rooms in the surrounding areas. Traffic can't get through. This is a very active scene, and of course, we'll keep you updated on air here and of course on our Facebook page, and most importantly, on clickondetroit.com. We are live in Romulus. Nick Monticelli, Local 4.
All righty, quite the scene there, Nick. Thank you. We want to get now to a developing story that we're following for you this afternoon involving an internal investigation by the Detroit Police Department. The reason is because a racially charged Facebook post was made by an officer in response to the Dallas police shootings. Local 4's Jamont Terry is joining us live now this afternoon with what Chief James Craig had to say about this just a short time ago. You spoke with him.
Yeah, Evrod, Chief Craig making it very clear that he does not condone what this former detective is accused of posting online. Now, the chief says once he learned of the racist rant, he quickly demoted the veteran from a detective to a police officer. And this afternoon, an internal investigation is underway to determine what further steps should be taken against Officer Nate Weekly. Over the weekend, the chief says he became aware of the comments posted on Weekly's Facebook page. The post lashed out at against the Black Lives Matter movement, in part, it reads, I contemplated calling into work in response to the outrageous act perpetrated against my brothers. It seems like the only response that will demonstrate our importance to society as a whole. It went on to say, the only racists are the piece of expletive Black Lives Matter terrorists and their supporters. Chief Craig says there's no doubt Detective Nate Weekly wrote those words, adding it goes against everything DPD stands for. And it turns out a second officer, a black woman who's a supervisor, is also under investigation for her off-the-cuff remarks posted online as well.
I just was briefed on it minutes ago, and we're going to treat that the same. Race, doesn't matter what race, gender. If you post something that's contrary to your role as a police officer, our oath of office, we will certainly take prompt and decisive action.
And the chief did just that. Now, some are calling for Officer Weekly to be fired, but the chief says he is due his due process. As for that female supervisor who is now under investigation, no word if she's been demoted. We should point out the chief says he just learned about this post about an hour ago, so much to come throughout the day. Reporting live outside DPD headquarters, Jermont Terry, Local 4. Evrod.
All righty, Jermont, of course, we'll continue to follow that story for you as well. There were more protests and more arrests overnight in several cities around the country after those controversial police shootings last week. And we're learning chilling new details about the gunman who killed 5 officers down in Dallas, Texas. NBC's Gabe Gutierrez has the very latest from Dallas.
Overnight in Baton Rouge, tensions flared. Dozens of arrests as protesters clashed with police for a third straight night following the shooting death of Alton Sterling by a police officer. Emotions are running high across the country. Demonstrators blocking traffic in Atlanta and Memphis. Over the weekend, more than 100 arrests in Minnesota after the death of Philando Castile. One St. Paul officer had broken vertebrae after a concrete block was dropped on his head. The protests escalating even after the ambush in Dallas Thursday that killed 5 officers. Investigators now say the lone gunman, Micah Johnson, may have had bigger plans.
This suspect had been practicing explosive detonations, and that the materials was such that it was large enough to have devastating effects throughout our city.
Chief David Brown also revealing a chilling mystery. Johnson scrawled the letters RB in his own blood on the walls of the parking garage where SWAT teams had cornered him. During the 2-hour standoff, Johnson taunted police negotiators and would only speak to black officers.
This is a person who was well prepared, who was thinking ahead, who was talking about shoot and move tactics.
A lawyer who says he represented Johnson tells NBC News the Army prematurely kicked Johnson out of Afghanistan in 2014 after he was accused of sexual harassment by a female soldier. The lawyer says the accuser requested a protective order and that Johnson get mental help. A short time later, in a Dallas suburb, he took basic self-defense classes at the Academy of Combative Warrior Arts.
And how would you describe him?
We didn't interact a lot with him. He kind of came in and just did his thing and left.
Investigators are still processing the massive crime scene in downtown Dallas for any more clues. But today, they plan to reopen several of the city blocks that have been closed since the shooting. Gabe Gutierrez, NBC News, Dallas.
Darian Whitfield, who was found guilty last month for murder, home invasion, and criminal sexual assault, has been sentenced to life in prison without parole. Whitfield, who is just 18 years old, was charged for 3 separate sexual assault attacks, with one resulting in the death of 17-year-old Janae Washington. He was being held in jail on a $1 million bond, but will now serve the rest of his life in prison. Turning now to decision 2016, Hillary Clinton's campaign says that her former Democratic rival, Bernie Sanders, is planning on making an appearance at one of Clinton's events in New Hampshire tomorrow. At the event, Sanders is expected to endorse Clinton for the upcoming election. This is a big moment for the Clinton campaign, as Sanders defeated her in the New Hampshire primary by a wide margin. Well, it is summer, Brandon, so the temperature shouldn't really surprise us that much. It's just so darn hot out there.
It is, it's in the 80s. The humidity is manageable today, but tomorrow, Wednesday, we take big steps up. Could see some ozone action day, some air quality alerts. But right now we're well into the 80s in most locations. Pontiac at 82, Howell 82. It's 81 in Metro. Monroe is at 83. We are tracking some wet weather on radar. It's been very active in western lower all morning long. If you're driving to Grand Rapids, Big Rapids, Ludington, Muskegon, you'll probably run into some of this. But it's coming into drier air and fizzling out for the most part, but a couple of showers still in our western and northern counties here through the next couple of hours. And then it's a mix of clouds and sun, middle upper 80s today. Coming up, Evrod, 90s, muggy, storms, all coming up.
All righty, we are looking forward to that. New at noon here on Local 4 News. We're going to have the very latest for you on the legendary guitarist who collapsed on stage last night in New York City. Also, next, it's a possible warning. A warning about a possible danger that some might face when using the new Pokemon app that's quickly becoming a phenomenon. We're back after this. All right, welcome back, everybody. Let's talk about this new Pokemon Go app. It allows players to walk around and sort of virtually catch Pokemon characters. It might be fun to play, but down in Missouri, just outside of St. Louis, police say that robbers use the game to lure victims. The robbers put a so-called beacon on a location to draw players to a certain spot. And there 4 teens were robbed at gunpoint, actually. They robbed people at gunpoint, rather, people who were playing the game. Those 4 teens have since been arrested and are actually suspected in 11 robberies. But there's more.
Hey guys, even I think this is a little nuts, and that's saying something. So this is Chrissy, our First at 4 intern, and she's completely figured out this Pokemon Go game. So you were saying what?
There's a Pokestop right across the street.
A Pokestop. And look at this, there are all these Pokestops. Here's the thing, people are being enticed into strange places playing these games. They're getting into trouble, but they're saying this is addictive. So we'll show you the game and explain why it could be a problem today at 4 on First at 4.
Definitely makes you want to kind of try it, huh? Very interesting. We'll be looking forward to that report. In the meantime, Walmart is trying to steal some of Amazon's Prime Day thunder. The retailer offering free shipping this week, doing away with that whole $50 minimum spending requirement to get free shipping. Walmart has also slashed prices on some of its products, including a Samsung 55-inch 4K TV. The new price is less than $600, so that's 50% off its usual price. So you might want to take advantage of that. Walmart's move comes as Amazon's Prime Day sale kicks off tomorrow. That is July 12th. And let's talk gas prices now, because they are down here in Michigan, down 9 cents from just a week ago. The new statewide average for a gallon of regular is $2.26. That's according to AAA Michigan. It's the 4th straight week the gas prices have fallen here in our state, and a gallon is now 60 cents lower than a year ago. All right, still ahead, we'll tell you why 2 things that parents are constantly telling their kids to stop doing might not be so bad after all. Brandon, I think you know what they are. Did you do either of them as a kid?
Well, I think you know the answer is yes. Time to go out and get that free Slurpee today. 7-Eleven. The dog days of summer are here. The heat is on. We also will be tracking the chances for a little wet weather. You see it here now, but could be strong storms soon. Stay with us.
New concerns about Zika and pregnancy. Tonight starting at 5, I'll show you the impact the Zika virus is already having on local couples expecting a baby or planning to have one in the future.
Like many
Rock guitarist Joe Perry is reportedly doing well in a New York hospital this afternoon. He's best known for his work with the band Aerosmith and was in Brooklyn last night with his other band, Hollywood Vampires, when he got sick on stage and had to be taken to a hospital. A representative for the 65-year-old says that he's doing well and is undergoing tests at the hospital, so our well wishes are with him. And in your good health this afternoon, parents concerned about their children who suck their thumbs, maybe even bite their nails, should know that there is an upside to the habit. A study in New Zealand followed thousands of children who sucked their thumbs or bit their nails and found that those children are better protected in later life from developing allergies to things like dust mites, grass, dog dander, and other allergens. Experts don't recommend encouraging your kids to pick up these habits if they haven't done so already. I know I did both of those. Did you?
I actually didn't suck my thumb, but...
You didn't?
No.
Neither did I then.
Not only did I bite my fingernails,
You still do?
I still do.
And are you allergic to many things? I know you have a dog, so the dog fur is out.
No, I don't think, but you know, as you get older, I think we all start to find out that we're allergic to more things, and I'm finding that out. So I'm biting my nails more, and I just started sucking my thumb again.
I'm allergic to everything in the springtime. Thankfully, it's summer, and it sure feels like it outside.
It is, yeah, the heat is on. Here's a look, a little freighter activity going past the Detroit skyline, and I'll tell you, this view has not changed since 6 o'clock this morning. Clouds. Occasionally we get a little sun, and we will get windows of blue sky and sun coming and going, and that will help boost our temperatures up into the upper 80s. Humidity really isn't that bad at 52%. Southwest winds are at 9, pumping in that mild, that warm air, and humidity levels will be creeping up as we head into tomorrow. But thankfully, they're not that high right now, and we are not seeing very moist conditions here at the surface, which would lend to more rain staying together. But you see a couple of showers holding together. Could be a quick couple of showers in Livingston County. Also over in Lapeer, northern Oakland County. That's nothing but a sprinkle there. But we widen out the view, and you can see this is a hefty downpour in the Grand Rapids area. A little thunder as well. But this is one of many waves that's been coming on shore and just fizzling out. I think the best chance is for this to stay along and north of M59 for spotty showers over the next several hours. But again, parts of Livingston, Oakland, maybe northern Washtenaw County could get a quick little splash and dasher. Otherwise, 87 degrees, an afternoon mix of clouds and some sun. 70 degrees overnight tonight, so staying on the warm side. It's air conditioning weather for the next several days. An expensive stretch here to get us through the middle of the week. Warm front coming at us, and then on Wednesday, we're still in the 90s, and we've got this little weak cold front that's going to sweep through, and that combination brings our best chance for stormy weather. But notice here on the computer model, it shows a lot of that activity out west fading and fizzling, but mainly north and west of Detroit. As we head into tomorrow, we're in good shape. One model here calls for a shower chance as we head into Tuesday night. So there's 9, 10 o'clock on Tuesday night. But I think, again, the better chances along the cold front on Wednesday afternoon. A different model shows a pretty decent swath of rain that could bring some storms, and some could be on the stronger side. But get ready for 91 on Tuesday, Wednesday, feeling more like middle 90s with a heat index, and storm chances again late Tuesday. And on your Wednesday afternoon, cooling off a little bit for the weekend. Evrod?
Sounds good, Brandon. Thank you. Up next, a cool way to beat the heat for free only today. Give it here. All right, everybody, we want to get the attention of all filmmakers out there. You've got a chance to win a trip for 4 to the Sundance Film Festival over in Utah. Send us a 5 to 15-minute video that fits the theme Opposites Attract if you'd like to win. And it can be anything, really. Action, comedy, drama, doesn't really matter. You've got until September 21st if you'd like to enter, and we've got more information for you about the Film Challenge on filmchallengedetroit.com. Lastly, here at noon, we know that today is July 11th.
7-Eleven.
7-Eleven, so you know what that means.
Yeah, free Slurpees. How could we forget?
Every year on July 11th, 7-Eleven gives away these free Slurpees, and this year participating stores are going to offer them from 11 a.m. until 7.
Yeah,
7-Eleven.
The chain estimates that it will give away about 11 million drinks today alone during those hours. While it won't be terribly hot today compared to tomorrow and Wednesday, I think a great way to cool down today.
Do they keep well? Like, could you get one today and then keep it in the freezer or the fridge for tomorrow?
I don't know. Not really, no. But they only give the small cups away.
Yeah.
And generally, there's a line out the building.
And maybe if you get a brain freeze today, it'll last until tomorrow. Keep you cool.
That's guaranteed.
Have a great day, everybody.